The man accused of committing the nation's first murder at an abortion protest is being held without bond in Pensacola tonight. 31-year-old Michael Griffin appeared in court today, where he told the judge he would like to represent himself. Griffin's charged with shooting Dr. David Gunn to death at a woman's clinic yesterday. Police say they don't believe any of the protesters had prior knowledge of the shooting.
In the realm of the investigation, I can't say that we anticipate other pending charges, but I can tell you the investigation is continuing to make absolutely sure there's no other involvement in this case.
In court today, Griffin asked the judge if he can use his Bible in his defense. His arraignment is set for April 1st.
Reports from Haiti tonight tell a story of more tragedies in the waters off the island's coast. The Haitian ferry that replaced one lost at sea is now said to be lost as well. With 100 people on board, the ferry reportedly sank 600 yards offshore and about 60 miles west of Port-au-Prince. Coast Guard rescue units are on the scene. The death toll was enormous last month when the Neptune went down off the coast of Haiti. The whole country mourned the loss of as many as 1,000 victims. Eyewitness News has learned the Anti-Castro Para-Military Camp in the Everglades has had a visit from federal agents for the second time in less than a week. Customs agents went in last week and seized 45 assault rifles. I-Team reporter Rad Berkey broke the story of the secret camp last month, and tonight, Rad has the latest chapter.
These FBI agents work undercover and didn't want their faces shown as they entered the Democratic National Unity Party's training camp hidden deep within Collier County. But the I-Team has learned that the agents wanted to talk to Camp Commander Frank Sturgis about assault rifles. It was just last Friday when U.S. Customs agents seized 45 AK-47 assault rifles like this one, displayed for the I-Team by party leaders at the group's Miami headquarters. And the I-Team has since learned that at least one of the rifles seized by Customs from the camp had been converted to fire fully automatic, and that could be a violation of federal firearms law. And this group, the Guns, and federal agents have had an even longer history than just this week. We've also learned the weapons seized from the camp might include guns seized once before from the group by the FBI in January of last year. All but 4 of those guns had just been returned to the camp by the FBI earlier this year. Sources tell us 4 weapons were kept because of improper documentation. Now, the FBI won't say what happened during their visit to the camp, but federal agents from the Bureau, Customs, and ATF have all been paying close attention to the camp ever since a boatload of weapons was found last month off the coast of Cuba. One of the men on that boat had been trained at that camp. He is now facing federal charges. Dwight?
Red, now that they know they have federal attention, you would think the guys at the camp would be a little more secretive as opposed to being very open about what they're doing and what they're up to.
Well, Dwight, as you know, they have maintained all along they are doing nothing wrong out there. They continue to say that even the weapons that were seized, the ATF or FBI are all going to find out that those weapons are legal and perfectly registered. So they don't seem to feel that they are doing anything wrong. We'll see what happens when the gun reports come back.
Rad Berkey, thank you for that live update from our newsroom.
If you have questions about how Cuba's future could affect South Florida, you might be able to ask Governor Childs in person. About 50 people will be invited to join the governor here at Channel 10 for a town meeting 1 week from tonight. That's Thursday, March 18th, right here on Channel 10 at 9 o'clock.